My name is Rachel Birdie, and I am a lending market leader with Bank of America up here in Seattle, Washington. I have been in banking for almost 20 years now, and how I got started is actually quite interesting. When I worked in college and when I was in high school, I lived overseas. I lived all over South America. I worked in orphanages and I helped out in the primary schools. And when I was living there, I used to get so frustrated with how their banking system worked. I didn't know how to use a debit card. I was really uncomfortable carrying all the cash with me all the time. And so it just made me really nervous. And no one actually took time to explain to me how I could do banking when I was in a country that was not my own. And so after college, I had gone to Africa to work in an orphanage. And when I was there, the same thing happened. I was so frustrated with their banking system, and I was frustrated because I didn't understand it. And I thought to myself, I wonder what people think of our banking system here in the United States. Is it clear? Is it understandable? Is there someone who can explain it to them? And so I started really thinking about that, because when you think about finances and money, if you're living on your own or if you have a family, that can be a really big thing that stresses families out, or people, or just yourself. And I didn't like that. So I went ahead and I applied for a part-time teller job at Bank of America. And I had so much fun. I had so much fun getting to know people and explaining to them what maybe happened on their account or how to use their account. And I quickly just kept getting promoted to the next job within Bank of America because, one, I'm very competitive, but also because I just loved helping people. I loved having them come in and have an issue or frustrated, and then watching them leave with a peace of mind and more clarity around, how they could do their banking, how they could save money, how they could put away money, and just their financial goals. Pretty soon I was a personal banker, and then I became a branch manager. And then I decided I wanted to help out more in depth, because I had been doing that for almost 15 years. So I decided to get into lending, which is mortgages, which is helping people buy homes or stay in the homes that they have and just reduce their cash that they owe, or get a better rate. Because when you think about home ownership, a home is more than just a place where people live. It's their life. It's where they bring their babies home. It's where they are safe. It's where they can be themselves at the end of a long day. There's a lot of calmness that comes from being able to call something your own home. And I really wanted to have that impact on families. And so I got into the mortgage industry, and I came back to Bank of America, and now I lead a team. I manage and lead 20 loan officers that all sit in the banking centers for Bank of America. And I help them learn how to communicate better with the buyers who are buying houses, our clients, and really look at their financial profile from a very holistic view. I don't want to just impact them on the mortgage side. I want to be able to help them fully. So that's a really cool thing that we can do, is look at people's financial profile and see what are they missing that I could help out with. Because this is our world. I'm used to living in this financial world. A lot of people aren't. So it's my job to make sure that I and my team are communicating that clear and properly to our clients. Watching people get into homes and starting families or starting over, whatever the situation is, I'm so thankful that I'm part of that process. And it's a really big responsibility, and it has a lot of rewards in it, emotional rewards. And, when people think of banking, they don't always think it's fun, but I love my job. I've been doing it, like I said, for almost 20 years. And, you get to help so many people in an area that is really a specialist area. as you are trying to figure out what you want to do, just know that you have the power to change people's lives no matter what industry you go in, as long as you know that that's what you want to do.